can record when the product may spoil or need to be refilled. No refrigerator exists that monitors calories or nutrients. The NutriFridge will be the first of its kind. As we imagine the NutriFridge, it will follow the USDA dietary guidelines, and software in the NutriFridge will be programmed to keep track of what food is in the NutriFridge and its nutritional values, and to make sure that people meet their nutritional needs within a 2,000 calorie per day diet. Like existing smart refrigerators, the NutriFridge can be linked to home computers so that all information is easy to get. Now Maggie will tell you about how the NutriFridge works.
Hi, my name is Maggie Majeski, and I'm the Mrs. Dostan 3 class. As Alana mentioned, the NutriFridge will follow the dietary guidelines and will include software that will keep track of the food and its nutritional values. The NutriFridge can also be reprogrammed to meet an individual's diet needs. For example, if a person is on a diet and they want to eat 1,050 calories instead of 2,000 calories, they could enter this information in the NutriFridge. Or if a person has high cholesterol, they could enter that so the NutriFridge will keep track of their fat intake. People with diabetes could enter that information so that the NutriFridge could keep track of their sugar intake throughout the day. The NutriFridge can also monitor what people eat over a week or month so that people can follow their diet trends to make changes as needed. The front door of the NutriFridge will include a touchscreen display with the name of each person living in the house. Before a person opens the NutriFridge to get what they are looking for, they will touch their name. To keep track of what food is put into or taken out of the refrigerator, each item will include a barcode, like what is used at stores, a radio frequency identification tag, an RFID tag. An RFID tag is an automatic identification method that uses radio waves to identify products. Walmart and Best Buy use RFID tags to keep track of their products at their stores. Some smart refrigerators also use this technology. When the food item passes out the door, the NutriFridge will record what was taken and its nutritional value. The next time the person uses the NutriFridge, the refrigerator will make a recommendation based on what the person has already eaten that day. Maybe they need more dairy or less sodium. Maybe they haven't had enough fruits and vegetables. The NutriFridge will tell them. Explorer Vision asked us to think about why our technology hasn't been invented. We decided the NutriFridge hasn't been invented yet for 3 reasons. First, because the NutriFridge incorporates so much new technology, it will be expensive to make and buy. Second, not all food comes with barcode or RFID technology. And even when the food includes barcodes or RFID tags, neither of those technologies keep track of the nutritional content of food. So barcode and RFID technology will have to be improved before the NutriFridge can really work. Third, the NutriFridge can only keep track of the food that is taken out of the refrigerator. Food from other places like cabinets, breadbasket, fruit bowls, and pantries will not be counted unless the user entered that information to the NutriFridge by hand or a wireless barcode scanner that is read by the NutriFridge when installed in kitchen cabinets and pantries. Now Emily will tell you how we came up with that.
Our team knew that we wanted to create something that would help people. We brainstormed some ideas about inventions that could be helpful. My dad mentioned that he would like it if we could invent something to help him eat better. After some research, we learned that the refrigerator is the most used kitchen appliance. So we decided that since so many people use the refrigerator, we could improve upon it to make it easier for people to track what they ate each day. As we did more work, we thought it would be even better if the refrigerator could make recommendations about what to eat to maintain a well-balanced diet. So we came up with the NutriFridge, a refrigerator that keeps track of what you eat and makes suggestions based on your dietary needs. The biggest issue we considered was how the NutriFridge would keep track of what each person living in a house ate each day. We thought of a few different possibilities: using fingerprint identification technology, using a video camera, and using a touchscreen on the front door. Using fingerprint technology or video cameras seemed very complicated and expensive. We decided to keep things simple and include a touchscreen on the front door of the NutriFridge. The user can identify themselves each time they use the NutriFridge by just touching their name on the touchscreen panel. Another issue we considered was how to record what food was placed in and taken out of the NutriFridge. This was the most complicated issue we worked on. There were a few possibilities we thought of. First, food could be recorded by hand on the touchscreen panel so that when a person puts food in or takes food out of the NutriFridge, they would update the appropriate page on the fridge. For example, if they ate a cup of yogurt or a bowl of Jell-O, they would check it off their page of their refrigerator. This seemed like a lot of work for people. Then, we thought about whether barcode scanners would be a good way to track food. This technology is well developed, but our research revealed that barcode technology does not keep track of the ingredients or nutrients on the food. It just tracks the item and its cost. We decided that if barcode technology was improved to include nutritional value, it would be a good option to include on the NutriFridge. Finally, we thought about whether the NutriFridge would talk to the user or whether the information would just be displayed on the front panel. We decided that the information would just be displayed on the front panel because it would be expensive to include voice function on the NutriFridge. Our final website submission to ExploreVision will include a coming soon page. You'll be happy to know that in 2033, we plan to add voice function to the NutriFridge so that users will get their daily food recommendations on the touchscreen and by voice command. Now Sarah will tell you how the NutriFridge will help people.
Hi, my name is Sarah Potter, and I am in Miss Jackson's 3rd grade class. The NutriFridge encourages healthy eating and good nutrition. Good nutrition is important to good health and the healthy development of children. It is known that good nutrition can help people live longer, provide mental health relief, promote sleep, and increase energy. Good nutrition also provides the body with the nutrients it needs to fight off disease and germs. By suggesting foods, the NutriFridge will help people to make better food choices and eat a well-balanced diet. The NutriFridge will help people that are trying to lose weight or maintain a certain weight to keep track of the foods and calories that they eat each day. It will also help people with heart disease, high cholesterol, diabetes, and other illnesses to monitor their daily intake of certain substances, including fats, cholesterol, salt, sugar, and allergens like milk or soy. By encouraging a well-balanced nutrition diet, the NutriFridge will help people to stay healthy. It will also help to prevent obesity, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and certain cancers. As a result, people will live longer and fuller lives. Since we found out we are regional winners, we have been very busy. We built the model of the NutriFridge that we brought with us tonight. We're also working on a short video about the benefits on the NutriFridge with Mr. Cassell's help. We're also developing a website. A short video and pictures of our model NutriFridge will be included on the website. We have had a great time working on this project and hope you've enjoyed learning about it. Thank you. Any questions?
Did you make it so if, say someone's on a diet and they've already hit their calorie limit for the day, that the refrigerator locks and they can't open it? See, there you go. I think that's a good feature for people like me anyway. Any other questions? Great job, girls.
Maggie, what did you guys win for being a regional winner? What did you get as students as part of the team? A camcorder. Really? Wow. The student got one. Yeah, each student and the coach. Did you get your own person?
Yep.
And if you win at regionals, what do you get?
What do you got, guys? You know.
We get to go to Washington, D.C. for free.
Great. And is there anything else that you might get if you are a national winner?
A $10,000 savings bond or a $5,000 savings bond.
Okay, so there's a lot. So Sheba used to invest money in a stock car, in the race car, NASCAR. they've pulled their car off and they've reinvested that money into education through this program. So it's been something we've been very successful over the 8 years. I think we've actually had regional winners 7 out of the 8 years at the school. And we've actually had one team that made it to Washington, D.C. too. So these girls and the coach are ready, and they're putting a lot of work. This is, if you ask Mr. Cooperstein, this is where the real work hits. So they've earned their time to be here tonight to share this with you, and I'm very proud of all of you. You did a fantastic job. Good job.
Do you guys have a lawyer yet to get a patent on that?
We know one who might be able to help.
As the parent mentor, I just want to say thank you to the school for supporting this competition. It's been an awesome opportunity for these girls. They've worked really hard starting back in November. We've met pretty much 1 or 2 days a week since November, and they've learned a lot, and it's been awesome. So thank you to the school for supporting it, and special thanks to Mr. Cassell and Mr. Colleen, and she's not here tonight, but Joanne Coughlin, because they've been really helpful to us, especially in this second phase of the competition. But this is an awesome program, not just for these 4 kids, but for all the kids that have had the chance to participate. So thank you.
And sticking with the theme of beyond the school day, after our last round of budget cuts, when we restored instrumental music at the elementary school, we were fortunate enough to find a talented educator named Miss Jillian Calvo. I'm going to let her come forward and talk quickly about the band program and how it's grown since we've reinvested in instrumental music. She's looking for a stand. There she goes.
I'm Jillian Calvo, and I am the band director here at Batchelder, as well as at Hood Elementary Schools, and I work with Chris Tatro to complete the full elementary band program here in North Reading. And in the past couple years, since I've been here, we've been able to increase the second year band numbers from 8 when I walked in here at Batchelder. We've now doubled to about 15, and then next year we're hoping to double that almost again and have about 27. So we are increasing with every year, which is great. At Hood School, we've also seen a lot of increases. Last year I had 1 second-year student, so those would be 5th graders that have played for 2 years. 1 second-year band student. This year I have 15, and next year we should have around 20. So we are making gains in both schools, and I know Mr. Tatro does a fantastic job at the little school as well and has fantastic numbers over there too. So we've been working really hard. How the program generally works is that we have a 30-minute lesson once a week with all the students in small groups for their instrument. They get pulled out of class, and it's mostly out of partially music, so they're not missing too much academic time here at Batchelder. And they come for 30 minutes for their small lesson, and then we also have a 45-minute block of time before school that the kids can come and play as an ensemble. And every group, second year and beginning, has that at both schools, at Batchelder and Hood. So they really get used to not only playing with their own instruments, but also with the entire ensemble, which adds its own benefits to the group as well. So they're even more prepared for concerts. And I would say for that before school time, I generally have 70 to 90% of the ensembles that come every week and are there to participate. And it's an optional thing, because I understand not everyone can get there before school. So that's pretty good turnout, and I'm very happy with their success with that. This year we're also, Chris Tatro and I found an opportunity to give our students another chance to perform in the community. And we are going to be holding auditions this week for all of our students to have an opportunity to perform at the Mass Bay Music Festival. I believe it's in Burlington, and that's happening in May. And so we're going to be holding auditions and having students make the festival band. We're going to hold extra rehearsals after school, and then just a few times before May, and then